Hey, you don't look confident, Bo. You don't look confident when you're doing that. You don't look confident.
Are you ready for the best Kansas City Chiefs insight? Welcome to the Four Guys in a Bar, sponsored by Chiefs Blitz.com, presented by UnderdogFantasy.com. Here's your Chiefs Blitz host, Nick Athen, with Lou Montagna, Andre Tillman, and Hense.
He got the winning Super Bowl touchdown.
Okay, got a catch. Anybody could have made that catch.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State.
You did it, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Guys, y'all got it. Comic. Guys, y'all.
I don't know what the trade details are. Hold on.
Woo!
They got Worthy.
Xavier Worthy.
Isn't that crazy? It's been 11 months since the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and we're it's gone by so fast.
Oh, it's time to piss Dre off. Pull up a picture of 81. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Rashad Smith. There it is. The Chiefs have done their perfect draft.
Dre's gone. I don't know where he's gone.
Yo, welcome to the show. It's a Chiefs Blitz night. Breaking down the plays, keeping everything tight. From my homes to the defense, we can get the scoop. Real talk, real stats, we the ultimate truth.
All righty, welcome to the next edition of Four Guys in a Bar, presented by ChiefsBlitz.com, your top source for Chiefs news, information, and where you can find this podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe. Like our channel. We appreciate that. We just hit over 2,000 subscribers. We appreciate that. I'm your host, Nick Athen, with Mr. Hense Todd, Mr. Lou Montagna, Coach Andre Tillman, and the anonymous Mango being anonymous in the background, helping us put all this stuff together. Well, we are 2 days away from NFL football for the Chiefs. We are a little over 24 hours away for the season opener between the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles will host the Dallas Cowboys minus one of their star players. So we'll see how that turns out. But Friday night in Sao Paulo, Brazil, the Chiefs will play the Los Angeles Football Chargers, also known as the San Diego Chargers for us old school guys like me and Lou. So
I think they should have stayed in. I think they should have stayed in San Diego. Beautiful state. Beautiful state. Beautiful state.
It's one of my favorites. It's in my top five.
If you recall, the original teams in the AFL, it was the Los Angeles Chargers.
The Hilton family.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We a little older. We a little younger. We a little younger, so we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? We just.
Yeah. Do you know who Baron Hilton is? Do you know who Baron Hilton is?
The hell is that?
Baron Hilton is the Hilton Hotels. He was the founder of the AFL franchise for the Los Angeles Chargers before the Spanos family bought it and moved it to San Diego. And San Diego deserves a football team.
Superchargers.
Who's the young lady that carries around the little dog and is like Paris Hilton? You know who Paris Hilton is, right?
Yes. Do you know who Paris Hilton is?
Yeah, she's a famous actor. Absolutely.
I don't think she's ever acted in her life, but
she's a famous actor, man.
She's made some videos.
She's been in some commercials.
Yeah, commercials, videos, all sorts of really weird.
Famous for being famous.
Way to throw some salt on Paris Hilton. I mean, I know
anyway,
she is a phenomenal actor. I mean, she's phenomenal.
She's not.
She's never been an actor in her life.
Oh, why y'all throwing some salt on this young woman, man? She's very entertaining. So she's an actor to me. She's entertaining. She's acting.
Okay. Well, I don't know what videos or films you've seen.
I seen some films. She's a great actor. I tell you that.
It went over the head, Dre. It went over the head. See, you said we was young and they a little older, so it went right over the head.
So do you? Well, wait a second. Do you believe she was acting in those films?
I believe so. Great. Great.
Ruben understood.
Yeah,
Ruben said, "Stop it. Stop."
She was phenomenal.
Is there a Kareem sighting?
Yes,
we got a little.
We fully understand. We just don't believe that was acting.
I believe that was some of our best work.
Okay, well,
probably, yeah.
Kareem, welcome back. Where you been, stranger?
The bottom line is she's one of the heiresses to the Hilton fortune.
She is the heir.
Baron Hilton was maybe her grandfather, great-grandfather, whatever, but he was the original owner of the LA Chargers. So,
yeah, you know what Baron Hilton doesn't have?
One
of these.
Nick, that never gets old.
It's never going to be old.
So with this said, let's football is back. So let's go ahead and hear from our sponsor, Underdog. Go ahead, Nick.
All right, play now in Missouri. Play 5, get $50 in bonus dollars. So you can play the great game, pick them higher or lower. You can play Jackson and Mahomes. You can debate it there. Play Underdog, win money on sports. What is better than that? You can win up to 1,000 times your money just by picking the higher or lower game. And again, Mahomes, Jackson, Burrow, you name the player. It's great. You win money. Now, I put my picks out there. I don't know if Mango's got that or not. We can put that up. If not, we do it later. But I did my parlay for Thursday and Friday. Do you happen to have that image?
We have to.
We don't have that image yet. But
okay.
All right.
It is in.
We ain't have it yet, but we'll be working on it.
The game.
Okay, you be working on it. So I will later in the show. I actually at the end of the show, we'll save it for that. I will give you my Underdog picks. It's really simple. Just hit the QR code. Put in the code Chiefs Blitz if it's not there already. Play 5, deposit and 5, get 50 in bonus dollars, and a whole bunch of really cool opportunities coming up. But I did a 7-player parlay for Thursday and Friday games. And so I will share those at the end of the broadcast.
Not
once
fooling
they've had time
around,
to put together.
going all.
I'm not fooling around. My potential payout is over $1,000. So it's a lot of money.
$1 million.
It's $1 million.
There it is too. Also, we did set up the Chiefs Blitz shop is open for business. This is one of the items in there. $1,450 gets you an autographed football signed by the Super Bowl 4 heroes, Johnny Robinson, Bobby Bell, Willie Lanier, Emma Thomas, and my hero, Lenny Dawson. So it includes free shipping, and also it comes with the case, and I will send it to you. I'm in the process of putting everything together. We did get our shop set up. I should have a link for the next show. And so if anybody's interested, I will also, anybody who orders on this website or on this show, I will send a bonus item as well for your patronage. And if you want to win the ultimate prize, Derek Thomas's Mercedes-Benz raffle will conclude on October 16th, 2025. So you have about a month and a half. Really simple. Just scan. It'll go to the foundation website. You'll have to sign in, put your name in there. Get your tickets at raffle at $100. All proceeds will go toward the Derek Thomas Neil Smith Foundation and the Deron Cherry Foundation. 100% of those proceeds. So there you go.
All right, so here shortly I have your picks in, and it looks a little, I don't know if I want to go with these picks, but but it looks a little promising, But other than that, man, there's a lot of before we get into that, we had a lot of news that happened over the Kingdom. So let's go ahead and get into that, Nick.
All right, let's do it. First up, breaking news: former defensive tackle Mike Pennell with the Chiefs is signing as a practice squad candidate for the Cincinnati Bengals. He did contact the Chiefs' his agent, and they indicated that at this time they were not interested in putting him on the practice squad. I think the Chiefs still have one spot left they're saving. But Mike Pennell will now play for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be curious to see if he's elevated to the active roster. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes was ranked number 5 on the NFL Top 100 for 2025. He was number 4 last year. I personally don't give a shit about this kind of stuff, but a lot of people seem to. Just adds to the narrative of the revenge tour.
Let's talk about it.
Well, who cares what these guys are ranked? It's all about the ring, baby. That's it.
It's all about Mike Purnell, baby. Mike Purnell is joining the great defensive line in the NFL, the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Purnell, your boy, you. You're going to a real defensive line right now, guys. I'm excited.
Please,
your defense sucks.
All right. So anyway, that's the news.
I don't think it would be long before he gets elevated. It's not like they have a top end defense. So I think that's a good move for Big Mike. I think the Chiefs decided to go younger at the position.
Henderson, Stewart, we got some girth in the middle, man.
He'll be back at the end of the season. Don't worry.
Thanks for the memories.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Oh man, yeah, something like that.
All right, Chase Daniel, former Kansas City Chief, And Missouri Tiger quarterback. And again, Missouri plays Kansas on Saturday. Has picked the Chiefs to win Super Bowl 60. He also has Patrick Mahomes winning the MVP this season. He is all in, just like the rest of us, that this is going to be an incredible year. Rich Eisen has the Chiefs beating the Detroit Lions in Super Bowl 60. That's his official prediction. I think that was his prediction a couple years ago, too. Kurt Warner has the Chiefs defeating the Eagles. Revenge in Super Bowl 60 is his official prediction for the 2026 Super Bowl in San Francisco. Santa Clara, whatever. Unfortunately, wide receiver Jalen Royals, and I'll have an article about this later tonight, will not travel with the team. He is ruled out for Friday night's game, as there should be some concern about that knee, but Andy Reid kind of indicated that he probably will be ready to go for the home opener against the Philadelphia Eagles 1 week from Sunday. And our good friend and yours, Carl Cheevers, will officiate the Chiefs opening game against the Los Angeles Chargers in Sao Paulo. He's officiated the Chiefs matchup against the Texans in Week 16. And for those who say he's a terrible referee, the Chiefs are 8-3 in the games that he's officiated during the regular season. So actually, that's through the postseason. So all right, so here are my picks.
That's 3 times he didn't do his job properly.
That's 3 times. One of those was in a Super Bowl. All right, so here's my parlay. My 7 correct. It will win 52 times my initial bet. So Saquon Barkley, 96 yards greater.
Nick, we're not going to use that crass term like this. Which is some casino. These are selections.
Picks.
The B word. We're not doing that.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. The game is Barkley plus 96.5 rushing yards. CeeDee Lamb rush or receiving touchdowns 0.5.
It's actually 96.5.
Yeah, Dak Prescott 6.5 rushing yards or greater. Quentin Johnson 25.5 receiving yards. Xavier Worthy 4.5 rushing yards. Travis Kelce 49.5 receiving, and Patrick Mahomes will throw at least 1+ touchdown.
I noticed you like the over. You those. I mean, like all of them were overs. That's cool.
I don't think the defenses are going to be up to speed in game 1. I've never really felt like that. I always felt like this is the kind of game in opening weekend, especially division rival, where you're probably going to see some points. So
you said some big points. You feel like it's going to be very explosive in week 1 against your rivals?
I think this is going to be, in the 30 point, 20 point, range. And I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity. I think defenses are going to be a little slow, especially getting adjusted. Again, we don't know what the footing is, whether the field's in better shape this year than it was last year. It is my understanding they completely replaced the turf, and the NFL seems to be happy.
It's going to be. I think it's going to be a slow process. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be very slow.
But other than that, I think these are great picks. I'm looking at the Xavier plus 4.5 rushing yards. I think that's winnable there.
That's easy.
I think Patrick Mahomes. Now the question is for Travis Kelce. Is Travis Kelce going to get 50 yards plus receiving in this game? That's going to be
what you mean? Why are you questionable, Travis Kelce, sir? What you mean?
I'm talking about that stat line because I think that a lot of people expect that to happen, but I think this is going to be like the showcase of them trying to go, get the deep ball going with Xavier Worthy and everybody else. But these are some great picks by Nick Prescott. 6.5 rushing yards? I can see that happen. CeeDee Lamb,
one touchdown, basically one touchdown, running or receiving.
Okay. So that's. I think I probably had to copy the list. Yeah. I probably had to copy the list and go in here and to see what I can get from Underdog as well. So, what do you guys in the chat think about Nick's picks? Are you going to pick the same way Nick's picking? You
put that pressure on you? Put that pressure on you.
Or no?
I appreciate the number 7 of them. That's
hey, I'm all in. I'm not playing the get paid for 5 or get paid for 6.
Come
out 7.
Swinging, baby.
It's all 7. All 7.
So do everybody in the panel believe that Travis Kelce is going to be the killer? Some people in the comments said Travis Kelce is going to be the killer for the Chargers. Do you believe he the killer?
Well, I think what DeMecchio is referring to is that he is a Chargers killer. And if you look at the past, I don't know, 10 times they've played,
especially on the road.
He usually has a big game.
But do you believe he will do it Friday? Do you believe?
Right. Well, Nick does. I mean,
I do. That's all that matters.
Well, Nick
to
does,
the tune of 50 yards, which isn't a ton. I think that it's all going to come down to how many. I think the target share here,
right?
Because if he gets. You figure if he gets 5 catches,
can you take that?
I think 50 is going to be pretty easy number.
Yeah, I got 5 for 62. That's my number.
5 for 60. Okay, that's cool.
Now the beauty of the underdog game is that you can choose just about anything, and you can adjust those numbers accordingly and get greater odds or lesser odds, obviously, the way you adjust the number. So that's the cool thing. It's not like set that you're okay, Saquon. If you think Saquon's going to get 150, go ahead and ratchet that thing up to like 125 plus.
Yeah,
and now your odds grow. So
now, before we get off this subject and go and jump to Chiefs who, Lou, I know you can't play this, right? You still can't play in Pennsylvania or in your state, correct?
Not available to people in our fine state. We have just about every casino and betting app out there, like DraftKings and FanDuel and all these others are available. So I think that's where they kind of
But if you could
major in states that you can't.
But if you think you could, you think this would be no brainer.
I typically don't do 7 legs. I mean, I've been doing this since I'm 15 years old, and just over time, those are I mean, if you just want to throw out a 20 and say, I'll go for the gold here. But if I'm gonna like make a serious play, I wouldn't go more than like 3 legs. But hey, if you're going for a small amount to go look to cash out big.
Yeah, I got Sunday. I got Sunday to fix my problem.
Yeah.
I got till Sunday.
That's how I look at it.
But he have Nick has been hitting big, here and there. So
I'm still playing at house money, so I got nothing to complain about.
So with that said, what do you have for today for us for Chiefs Hulu?
Okay, gang. This is real tackle football Chiefs Hulu. All right. The regular season starts this week.
Tackle football.
Seasonal contests start today. So get in, get involved, get your name on the list, and go for the big prize if you would. So for those that are uninitiated, this is the greatest game on YouTube. No questions asked. We've done the research. I will read a series of concocted clues that in a lot of ways only make sense to me, but hopefully you guys can get them as well. You will then guess which current Chief this is. So without further ado, here we go. Always Nick's favorite clue. This Chief was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. 5-star recruit. He was ranked as the 8th best at his position coming into his draft class.
I know it is.
8th.
Go ahead.
He was the Chiefs' first pick in his draft.
I got it.
And the last clue, he's already attained the C level.
Got it.
He's already attained the C level. So, anybody out there? Demecchio, John, Ruben. Hey, if Kareem, you're still with us.
No, Kareem, that was my pick.
So, yes, the first one was a layup. Kareem, winner.
I had it before he did. Oh, come on.
Demecchio was not cuffed. So, yes, he was the first pick in the 2016 draft. That was 37th overall. He was a second-round pick. Chiefs did not have the first. 8th best DT coming in. And, of course, he is the CEO of Sack Nation.
Yeah. I had it. I told you clue one. I had it.
So, way to go, Kareem. We will mark you down as the first winner. And some things just never change.
Some things never change.
Guys in the chat, you gotta up your game, man. Let's go.
All right. I conceded that one. I had it.
As always, brought to you by our friends at Underdog Fantasy Sports. We'll be playing all season, folks, every Wednesday.
I'll throw another stat out there.
Get your name on the board.
I think he is the only 5-star recruit.
On the Chiefs right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have to research. I would have to maybe take a look at Cuffs.
I don't think he was a 5-star recruit.
I have a question.
Trey Smith was pretty highly regarded.
Yeah, that's true.
Is we giving out a big prize this year at the end of the season, or how are we doing this?
Yes, we're going to give out a big prize. I promise today, but it will be Friday when I will throw out the prize.
Visual evidence.
I will give you visual. I will not put it in the new Chiefs Blitz store at ChiefsBlitz.com. I will keep it set aside.
Reserved for the winner of Chief.
It'll be nice, and you're gonna have to have. This is a regular season contest. Kareem is up 1-0. As long as Kareem's mail delivery system in Utah is better than it has been in the past, if he wins, he shall receive it within about 2 months.
Can you send it to like one of the bigger cities and then he can go get it? Maybe that'll be it.
I think that package came back twice.
You got to come down off the mountain, Kareem.
Kareem came back and kicked ass, man. He came
back.
How
are the stats looking for the chatters?
What do we got?
Right now, we have. Let me see. I was keeping track of it. I know I'm not doing this, but Ruben is number 1 right now, and then
right. Tommy Hood's back. What's up, Tommy?
Western is number 3.
The algorithm is fixed.
It's not fixed for Ruben. It's not fixed for Ruben. But up next, we got our Super Bowl predictions, because I know everybody else is giving them out. So we're going here and popped up on screen. If you guys get the drum roll ready, if you guys are ready for your Super Bowl predictions, I know I am, and we're going to argue them up. And I know some people in the chat, go ahead and put y'all's in the chat, what's your Super Bowl predictions before the season kicks off. So here is ours, the 4 guys, and plus a Mango, the 5 guys at the bar.
He's like the 5 guys. Look at that.
So Nick has the Green Bay Packers and the Chiefs. Dre has the Cardinals and the Chiefs. Lou has the Eagles and the Chiefs. Mango have the Rams and the Chiefs. And I have the Green Bay Packers and the Chiefs. I was going to go with the Rams. Some told me to go with the Rams, but I'm looking for the first Super Bowl to repeat. I'll pick this every year, the Chiefs and the Packers, and it's been working for my Chiefs ever since I've been picking when Patrick Mahomes here. So
not so much.
Do you know to argue these picks? Why you picking the Packers? To take on it.
For me, it was kind of the sentimentality of Super Bowl 60. Super Bowl 1 they played each other. Super Bowl 60 sounds like a bell. I think Mango put something up there where this is like the opportunity for the Chiefs, to win another Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, could be his 6th Super Bowl. Listen, I had this prediction before the trade, just so we're clear. That wasn't the reason I did it.
I think we did these about a week ago.
Yeah. Right? So this is, to me, I think Jordan Love is one of the most underrated quarterbacks. Just watch how far he's come in the last couple of seasons. And I think a lot of the NFC is going to cancel itself out. And I think the Packers are going to be that probably a number 2 seed, maybe a 3 seed that comes out of this thing and gets to the Super Bowl, plays the Chiefs in a rematch of Super Bowl 1. I think it'd be a great matchup for the league. I think it'd be great for the Chiefs. I like the fact that all of us picked the Chiefs to get to the Super Bowl. That's obviously pretty unanimous there. But for me, I think they have the perfect storm. They have a great quarterback. Their head coach appears to have learned. The franchise went all in. I mean, they went all in on this trade to win now and next year. So I got Chiefs over Packers. Super Bowl.
Well, Dre, go ahead and explain your prediction. Why?
I'm gonna say this, man, because I watched a lot of NFL shows this last couple of days, man. And everybody picking the Rams, everybody picking San Francisco Seahawks. But nobody really getting my Cardinals some love, man. Nobody really looking at my Cardinals from the inside out. Our defense has gotten a whole lot better up front. Our secondary is tough right now. We probably got one of the best young secondaries in the NFL right now. The running game is top 5. We have a top 5 running game behind Connor. Trey McBride is established himself as one of the best tight ends in the league. Offensive line got a whole lot better, and y'all realize even though it's preseason game, we was driving the ball with ease. The thing is this: if Kyler Murray can play better, can make better decisions with the football, we will be in the Super Bowl. We'll be in the Super Bowl. Remember, we competed with half these guys on here and came close. We competed with some of the best teams on here. We were just a play away, a penalty or a play away. So we are right there in the pickings for things. We are right there. So
why are you picking the Chiefs out of the AFC?
I think just Kansas City just got the nucleus still. I think Kansas City still offensive line on paper looks better. If they can really throw the deep ball and establish the deep ball, the Chiefs be right there.
Yep.
Chiefs be right there.
Good analysis.
What about you, Lou?
Well, I think the Eagles still have the best roster in the league. A little bit might look a little bit different on defense, but still, I mean, they bring in, they lose Milton Williams in the middle, but then they get Jihad Campbell, kind of like, I don't want to say Micah Parsons type player, but he is kind of a Micah Parsons type player. Does he ever reach that level? I don't know, but he certainly has the ability to do that. So I think that the Eagles are still the class of the NFC. Again, you're making Super Bowl predictions 4 months in advance. Long runway, for the season to see how this goes. But I do believe that even if Saquon doesn't go crazy again with 2,000 yards, they've got 2 number 1 wide receivers. They might be able to throw the ball a little bit more this year. I think the defense is just as good. So I see a rematch brewing. And as far as the Chiefs are concerned, I think there's like an aura, I think, in the AFC and these other teams. I mean, they're never going to admit it, but it is kind of like the boogeyman. I mean, not that they come in like shaking in their shoes, but the Chiefs aura that they've built over the last 7 or 8 years, I think, is like the 12th man that's on the field when they play in the playoffs. And just in those big situations, whatever it happens to be, when they need a play, they make it. If they need to, need turnover, they get the turnover. If they need to make a kick, they're making the kick. So I think that the draft class is going to make a huge contribution as the season goes on. I think the offensive line should be a little bit better. Jury's still out. I get it. Just summer football, but it looks like the left side of that line is going to be better than it was at the end of last year. So I just think the Eagles and the Chiefs are the 2 best teams.
So Nick, can you go ahead and explain Bengals for him? I put it right there.
Chiefs are still the Chiefs.
Can you do the accent?
What's that?
Can you do the accent?
I can't do it. Okay. Well, maybe I can. Hold on a second.
No, don't.
Okay.
Please.
Chiefs are still the Chiefs. Stafford is going to break his back to get to the last dance. Falls short to a masterclass by future Hall of Fame head coach, Mr. Andy Reid. I know he likes the Rams a lot, and there's a lot to like about the Rams. That's going to the NFC West and the NFC East are going to be brutal. I mean, the NFC has a lot of balance for probably the first time in a long time. So I can see the Rams getting there again. I think some of these teams are going to beat each. And listen, the Rams should have been there last year. They should have beaten the Eagles in the playoffs. They had them, and Stafford just messed up. So at the end of the day, they came very close to losing.
You could say Jalen Carter just said called game. I don't know that it was Stafford's fault.
It was Stafford's fault. I'm going to blame him until further.
I'm explaining on my end. I think the Green Bay Packers is going to be a team to be reckoned with. It's the only thing that was missing with Can he come in there? Michael Parsons come in and change his playoff, record from not having that much sacks in the playoffs. Can he be that force on the edge? Because you really look at his back end of the last 2 years,
overhyped,
wasn't looking that good. A lot of people say overhyped. And the Chiefs, man, everybody know why. Everybody know why. Everybody know you knew it was coming because the boogeyman is back, guys. The boogeyman is back, and he's looking at the list. He's looking at everything that everybody threw out at him. He's looking at it. He's looking at the list what people have said and everything, the Rams, the offensive line, and now he is back looking for revenge. And I think he will find revenge on the AFC. He's going to start with the AFC West. He's going to come and dominate and to make everybody say his name. Say Pat, because he is coming, and it's going to be the Eagles. It's going to be everybody that Abby stepped face on the earth that messed with Patrick Mahomes, and he is back to start another era of a Super Bowl run for the Chiefs versus the Packers for me. And
you wanted
to say the Eagles. You wanted to say the Eagles.
I say he's going to get his revenge and get the Eagles, starting with the Eagles, because, hey, he's back. Hey, shout out Adidas / AKA Candyman. He's looking for fear. He's looking for everybody seeing him is looking right in his eyes. You don't see this picture. This deserves to be on a t-shirt and say revenge. This is an album cover right here. This is the guy that said, hey, you guys, I'm not back. You guys said this guy. What? Go ahead.
I got it. That is the picture for the Mr. Thunder video.
Wow. That's a picture for the Mr. Thunder.
I might get a few more. Hense and I, the goal is to finish that, is to get that done between now and the end of the year.
You might have to change the tone of Mr. Thunder.
Yeah, Mr. Thunder is more about my niece and my son.
You may have to,
be some light more on Mr. Thunder. You got to put some rock and
really
roll
hard bass guitar.
He's back, man. Pat just back.
Yeah, I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes this year. Not a chance in hell.
No way. Behind the back. How's he going to throw the ball with that hook? That's what I'm going to
He'd figure it out.
So with that said, before we jump in our season predictions, are the Chiefs favorite to win the AFC West division again? Nick?
Yes, 9 in a row. They're going to go for 10. I think what the NFL record is 11 by the Patriots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of think the Chiefs have a chance to hit that streak in the next couple of years. Listen. The revenge tour is a real thing. I think the revenge tour has this team far more focused than the three-peat chase. I think the three-peat chase just became too overwhelming. And now it's like, well, we can't suck in another Super Bowl. And I love the Broncos. I do. I admit it. I love their defense. Again, I'll say it over and over again. It's the best defense in the AFC. But I think the Chiefs have the swagger. And I think it's going to take 4. You got to win 4 games in the AFC West to win the division this year. I don't think it's going to be. I can see the Chiefs with 2 division losses, though I'm not predicting that, but I could see it happening. This is huge coming up on Friday. Go in the division against the Chargers. Put them in their place. Come back, host the Eagles on a high, and have your real revenge game for the regular season. But the Chiefs are going to win this division. I can't see that Denver made enough ground. Though Denver's schedule, it's kind of a really weird schedule. They've got a couple of stretches, I think, where they have 2 or 3 straight road games, or 3 road games twice, I think, or 3 out of 4 or something like that. So in the last part of the year, they have a brutal last 4 games of the year. So I'm going with the Chiefs to win this division with a record of at least, I'll go 5-1.
Okay, so what you had to say, Lou? Go ahead and let the older guys go first.
Well, they are still favored to win the division, but the odds are a lot smaller than they usually are. Like it's like minus 120 for 100, where in the past it's been like minus 200. Just a much larger number. So in terms of the outside world looking in, they're feeling everything is kind of on the table here because of what happened in the Super Bowl last year. I don't see it that way. I don't know if it was really pressure from the three-peat. I think it was pressure from those monsters on the Eagles defensive line is what really was
the monsters.
What kind of killed them. And then also playing your, all-pro left guard at left tackle. So you can talk about all that stuff. But no, I think, again, these games are always tight. They're always close, no matter who it is, no matter what year it's been. But the Chiefs have just a ridiculous winning percentage against their own division, because obviously they've won it 9 years in a row. And Patrick's just percentage against all these teams is just ridiculous. You look at the win-loss. I think he's the most he's lost to one team, I think, in his career is 3 times. Yeah. So
that's
I think just the beat goes on. It has, like I said, it has tightened up. You've got, I mean, no joke. I mean, arguably the best coached division maybe ever, in terms of resumes and rings and whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think they're still certainly favored. I think they'll win the division.
Yep.
Go ahead, Coach. What you think?
I mean, the Chiefs always going to be the favorites. I mean, like Lou stated, man, they've been dominating this division for a long time now. Under Andy Reid. When they just passed Mahomes, Andy Reid, since he came over here, he's been dominant in this division, even with Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, yeah, they're the favorite. But do I think they're going to win the division? No, I really don't. I think it's going to be a shocker. I think the Raiders are going to take the division this year. You know what I'm saying? I think shout out to Pete Carroll, man. Everybody ain't putting no. There's not a lot of love for Geno Smith and them boys over there, because they got a great tight end. The offense line is better. They got a good offensive coordinator. And then, like I said, the aura of, and it's like, how they say coach and player? Geno Smith and Pete Carroll knows each other, man. They feed off each other. And then you got Genty. You got Genty in that backfield right now. So they got the nucleus right there to get it done.
Forgot about a new Calvin Johnson.
Hell yeah. Right on, Lou. I got
I'm giving you a fist pound. You said it correctly.
Yeah. That's right. I did it on purpose,
Very
man.
cool.
That's right, that
I'm
part.
proud
And
of
then you got Brock Bowers, Nick Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Brock Bowers over there, man. So they got the nucleus on offense.
Can't wait for him to be a Chief when he's a free agent.
But yeah, I got Oakland taking it though. But the Chiefs are the favorites because they got a high win percentage.
Well, that's understandable. Raiders, Chargers, you know what I mean. But like what Lou said, Lou hit it right on the nails. He stole the words out of my mouth and the words out of my hands for typing it somewhere in the chat. Patrick Mahomes has been taking this division by storm since he entered as a starter. Right, he's been this guy, been around and doing it been here taking his team. Why, if Patrick Mahomes is there? I don't see nobody in this division. He's the best quarterback in the division. I don't see nobody in this division stepping up. Yes, the Broncos have a good defense. Yes, they bring an all-star back end of their defense. Yes, their defense looked good, but against did they play against starting quarterbacks? No, it wasn't no good starting quarterbacks as they was going against and get those numbers and sack numbers. Go back and look at the Pro Football Focus numbers and everything else. They didn't play no starting quarterbacks. They didn't play nobody. That's yes, their defense is going to look good. The Chargers, yes, they coming around, but you don't know what you're going to get from that quarterback. 1 minute he's here, 1 minute he's there, and 1 minute he's below. We get in the playoff, he just don't know he don't know how to play quarterback no more. The Raiders, Geno Smith, yes, he looked good with Seattle. Yes, Pete Carroll looks good over there. Yes, this look good. The Raiders, everything, the shiny toys, but it's the Raiders. They don't have a fan base. The stadium.
Yeah, they do.
The Chargers don't have a fan base.
The Chargers don't.
Let the boy cook. He cooking up chicken with no seasoning.
The Raiders suck, right? Their organization suck. Their owners suck. Their players suck. All the way down to their fans. They suck. So you think they're going to come in here to take the division away from the Kansas City Chiefs when this man taking pictures like this? No. I don't see that happening. So when it is all said and done, I will say the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes will take the division. You're going to have to take him out. The next time they will lose the division is going to be Bronze. Bronze is going to come into the lead and face his dad and take the AFC away from his dad to play.
No, he's only 2 years old. I got a feeling it's going to be a while.
I'm just saying it's gonna be. That's only chance that can happen. Other than that, I don't see it happen when a man is out there taking mug shots like this. I think the man is on a mission. He cut his hair. He's out here looking at this. Everybody saying the offense ain't been the same since Tyreek Hill. The offensive line, this and that. The Super Bowl was the last taste in his mouth. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be on a mission. So with this,
they knocked the taste out of his mouth.
Two things real quick. DeMecchio loved the line. And I also, just to add to your line, that Patrick owns at least 20% of the Raiders. Patrick owns more of the Raiders than Tom Brady does. Okay, so how's that? John, I appreciate the stat. I'm well aware of that. We were talking in division. I think against the AFC West, I think the most losses he has against any one of those teams is 3. I could be off there, but do appreciate the Buffalo regular season numbers.
So with that said, since Lou finishes off, let's get in our season predictions. And what do you have for us, Lou?
What do I have?
There it is.
Is that me?
That's you.
Okay, 14-3. Yes. Now again, which games they're going to lose, I don't know. But I do believe 3 losses during the course of the year, stumble here, stumble there. They're still going to have a bunch of 1 possession games. That's just the way they roll. So 3 losses there. Who do I got there? X with the touchdowns. Yeah, I think just only because he will have played 6 more games than Rashid does. Mm-hmm. But X, because of that, will get 10 touchdowns, maybe more. Not many more, but I think he'll hit double figures. Who do I got for sacks? Did I put Jones down for sacks?
Chris Jones. Yep.
All right, so 12. We'll get him back over 10. Very cool. We got Patrick as player of the year. I think he's going to go off. I don't think he's going to get 5,000, 50, all that stuff. If everything goes well, that means they're protecting him, and Josh Simmons will be the team rookie of the year. I don't know how big a surprise Leo being the star is. Mm-hmm. At one point, I did predict him leading the team in sacks. I still think that's on the table. Watch out that first game. If he starts coming off that edge, man, in the first game, it's all bets are off, man. Get on Leo Chanel. Biggest underachiever. I guess I don't like to go negative. So I don't want to put that on anybody. Maybe that's a cop out, but I don't want to, I'm not going to say this guy's just not going to have a good year. I'm not feeling that. Keeping it all positive right now, Hensley.
So what do you guys think about Nick's Malou's predictions?
I think they're all solid. I think they're all plausible. They make sense. I think Xavier's going to have a great year. Patrick's, I can't see anything negative about it. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty chalky. I mean, there's no, big surprises there. So
common sense.
I can see Worthy being utilized. With that 10+ TDs, I can see how Andy Reid can really utilize Worthy in this speed. So I can see that. Mm-hmm. Chris Jones 12 sacks. I don't know about the 12 sacks though. He's gonna be up there. I don't know about 12 sacks though, but he definitely gonna be up there, especially on pressures anyway. So. Pretty solid though, But like you said, the achievers. Hey, put that stat back up there for me.
Underachiever. So it's just
well, you got your underachiever.
That's just a very difficult position. Underachiever predict somebody's gonna just not do their job.
With Chiefs, man. I'm about to go Williams, man. Big time, Williams on that one.
Joshua,
absolutely.
Joshua.
Okay, well, didn't you do your pick? Didn't you get your picks in?
Now, I got it. So let's go.
Let's go.
He may not get, he may not get the opportunities to underachieve.
So you're right. That's true. Yeah, you're right.
All right, here I go. I got 16-1. Being the one game they lose will be the last game of the year. I got Kelsey with 13 touchdowns, sacks. I got Big George at 14. Obviously, you got Patrick player of the year. Rookie of the year, there's no question it's going to be Simmons. Surprised her. I think that's Jeffrey Bassett. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah. No, you got rookie of the year. That's Noah Williams.
I'm sorry, I got Noah Williams. My bad.
Not
that's not Simmons. Yeah, I got Noah Williams. I think he's going to play great. I think he's going to be special. I think Simmons, has a good case, but I think I had to pick somebody surprised. Is it Jalen Royals?
Jalen Royals.
Man, I can't tell you. Mango, you got to put the names up here because without their numbers, I have a hard time.
She put them
Sorry. All right, I'm going to start over. Jalen Royals. My bad. As the surprise rookie of the year. Now I'm concerned about the knee.
Okay.
And Bassa, and then of course Cook. I think he might be the biggest underachiever on defense. So I like the secondary overall. So
it's a popular hairstyle too.
It's very popular hairstyle. And no offense, I just couldn't do it. I don't remember. I can't remember what I did yesterday. So listen. I think I wanted to try to do some things a little bit different because I kind of figured how most of you guys would pick it. But to me, Royals has a tremendous opportunity if he can get back on the field. It's my understanding from talking to a couple of people that he should be ready to go by the Eagles game. They left him in Kansas City, so didn't have to worry about 24 hours of airtime. For the record, the Chargers have arrived in Sao Paulo to the airport, and the airport had no power. So let's hope that's
they flew out yesterday, right?
Yeah, well they did an overnight. They went out. They flew out and decided to fly at night, which is kind of what the Chiefs usually do when they go to Europe. So. It's all subjective at this point, but first glance, first take, that's what I got.
So what y'all think about Knicks?
Well, who's your surprise star?
He got it.
It's Jeffrey Bassa.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
he's going to be.
You're picking Brian Cook as your biggest underachiever.
Correct.
So you did make a pick.
That's Hense.
I did.
Yeah,
I kind of thought I had to. Mango put it out there, so I tried to do what Mango tells me to do.
Hense been bashing him all season, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see it.
Crystal likes my 16-1. Thank you, Crystal.
Okay, you like the 16-1?
Demetrio 20-0.
All right, let's go. Let's go to Dre. What you have for us, Dre?
Let's talk heavy, man. 14-3, you know what I'm saying? Most CD Xavier Worthy again. I'm one ahead of Lou, you know what I'm saying? So, Hense know what time it is with Galati. We play Madden and whatnot. The boy is going to be everywhere. My guy is going to do the damn thing. My guy's going to do the damn thing, man. He is. Player of the year, we know Patrick Mahomes. Rookie of the year is Simmons. If he can hold weight, you know what I'm saying? Now the real season starts, so we'll see, but I'm definitely excited about that. Surprise star Galati again. I got Galati doing it. Galati's going to be the star of that defense, on that defensive front. He's going to be the star, 100%. Now, over here, the biggest underachiever, and I talked to me, guy. Who is this guy? I'm trying to
Najee Johnson.
It's not Joshua Williams.
Oh my God, another guy. God damn, like
that is Najee.
Najee, yes, he's going to get beat. So in between Williams,
he's on IR.
You all right, boy? So here's the thing with me. William is going to
come back, right?
Yeah, he can come back. He's designated to return. Yes.
Hey, that boy need to stay off.
So
that's a minimum 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So what y'all think about Dre's list?
I mean, I don't see Galati having 12 sacks.
Oh my God, have faith, damn it!
No,
come on.
I mean, if he gets 6, I would consider that a massive success for rookie year. Gets 6 and maybe 1 in the postseason. That would exceed my expectations. Because he is going to be Mike Dana's replacement at some point. So
fast.
I just don't think he's gonna bend that curve that quick.
Well, he'll play to his strength, which is his strength. Right. So I mean, I don't think he's built to be that outside rusher, but that doesn't mean he still can't get 12 sacks.
Yeah, we'll see.
It would be a tall task, but it could be one of those things where he gets a bunch early just because they don't have a ton of tape on him in real NFL games. They don't have any, right? Just in the preseason. So he might be a little bit of a surprise, especially if they're double teaming Chris Jones or George, whoever else there, or Menahu, and he may be able to clean up a little bit. But 12 might be a little ambitious. But I'm excited to see what he does.
12 is ambitious. Let's get to my list.
Yeah. What do you got, like 30?
I had Chiefs going 14 and 3 with 3 losses on the season. Most touchdowns. Rasheed Rice come back and light up the lead.
I know. He's
going to light up the lead. He's going to light up the lead with 17 touchdowns. Galati. A lot of people said he's not. A lot of people said Galati is not this. Galati is not that. I think the kid is going to put up numbers. 18 sacks. Is going to almost break Justin Houston's record. The kid is going to look like a first-round draft pick. And surprise player of the year is going to be Jaden Hicks. Jaden Hicks is going to be that guy, the safety that everybody's going to be talking about around the league. And, hey, I'm trying to tell you guys, and the rookie of the year is going to be Galati, man. From the 18 sacks to the numbers that he's putting up. And surprise superstar, everybody know it's going to be parking lot. Because he's going to be parking offensive linemen left from right. And the biggest upset is going to be Juju. Everybody said he's the guy.
Don't diss my guy.
Receiver Rude, his guy, that guy. I think he's just going to be a biggest upset of himself. But, hey, what you guys think about my list?
I don't have much
comment.
It's
on brand. It's on brand, overhyped, hyperbolic, and whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
and it's very optimistic.
You're talking about 2-year stats, maybe for Rice and
Omar. Rasheed, I think even played all the games. That would be a
not
tough
a chance
number to
for
get.
17 touchdowns. Not with this.
But I like the enthusiasm. I think for those games that he plays, I think he's gonna dominate the ball, in terms of target share for the Chiefs once he gets back.
That means he's the offense. That means who has to be the offense.
You're an overly optimistic individual, so I will give you that.
Talk to me about Omar Lott because we played Madden, sir, and
he's hurt. He may not even play much in game 1.
No, I'm sorry.
He may not even be active.
Games, I'm saying he gets a lot of games left, and he's going to be the surprise superstar. Everybody going to say, why did they let go Mike Purnell? Why did they let him go? It's going to be because of parking lot.
Well, here's the thing that's come up, I think, since preseason is that, and again, if you really get into the weeds in this stuff, the one technique versus the 3 technique. The one technique, like a guy like Purnell or Noddy, lines up typically head over, really like between the guard and the center, and actually shading the center, right? And is more of a run stuffing guy. Where I think Omar at his best is that 3 technique, knifing through the line and more of a pass rusher.
Agreed.
And again, depending on who you listen to, that they thought maybe the Chiefs were trying to make him a 1 tech instead of a 3, and that's kind of how he got hurt and whatever. So there's all sorts of theories out there. But I think Lott at his best is playing the 3 technique and just turn him loose, trying to just penetrate, whether on runs, whatever, and making plays in the backfield versus trying to hold up the center and just trying to gobble up blockers. You definitely don't want him doing that.
And when we was doing this list, I looked at Chiefs player of the year, not the NFL player of the year.
Yeah.
Player of the year.
Everything. I think everybody.
You got a shot for that.
I think it'll be Jaden Hicks. So let's get into Mango's list and see what you guys.
Even here, can you open his mic and he defend himself?
He's waiting on a mic. So Mango has the Chiefs going 14-3. Most touchdowns going to be Xavier Worthy with 12 touchdowns.
Well, not everybody, but
most sacks is going to be George Kalafis with 13.5. Player of the year, Patrick Mahomes. Rookie of the year, Josh Simmons. Superstar, Noel Williams.
No, I think that's Rashard Smith. No,
surprise star. Yeah, surprise star.
Like 3 guys that have the same hairstyle. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Next year we put our names on the top there, and then his underachiever is Charles Emmanuel. Christian Fulton.
Christian Fulton. There you go.
Yeah, it's Christian Fulton.
I easily have been Jalen Miles.
Christian's got a huge game opening day.
I think Christian has a little tint. Hense, do you still have that patch?
Yep.
Yeah. So something like that. But he's got it all over. So it's a little bit of a highlight.
Yeah. So with that said, what do y'all think about Mango's list?
I can't see anything wrong with it. I think Charles Emmanuel, we kind of forget about him, but he's got a chance to have a really good year. I don't think he's going to be the overall underachiever, but I like everything else. At least it's realistic. All those categories are they're not inflated numbers. And as Mango says, 71 has saved his life, and
wow,
he's probably going to save. I like this prediction very much. I think it's very spot on.
Okay, hey, that was our predictions of the year, guys. Put in your predictions. Put in your predictions of the year down in the chat. What you think the Chiefs' record going to be? Because the game kicks off Friday, guys. Friday. We can't believe it. We came so far. The Chiefs are going to be playing in Brazil against the LA Chargers. The Chargers are already flying in and blowing every power socket in the stadium right about now. And at the airports too, as Nick explained, that the power is out because they flew in.
Oh, that was 6 hours ago, so it's probably up by now. I would guess.
But again, you know what I mean? Hey, a lot of us have them at 14-3. I think only Nick have them at 16-1, but me, Coach Dre, and Mango and Lou have the Chiefs at 14-3. Yeah. So we all agree on something, but except Nick said they're gonna be 16-1.
I would love to do the 17-0. I almost did it, but I honestly think they're gonna lose in Buffalo. Yeah. I think going to Buffalo bye week.
Book it, babe.
Yeah,
even that's kind of, I believe, overly optimistic. I mean, seriously, they've got some tough spots on the road. They've got, I
don't think they have a lot of tough spots on the road. Do you?
Going to New York is always a challenge. Whether it's the Giants, the Jets, whatever, and that Giants defensive line is no joke. Now, they should be able to handle them offensively, right? The Chiefs should be able to score more points than them, but they still have Malik Neighbors. They got Tyrone Tracy. They've got some weapons. If Russell Wilson pulls one out of his butt,
I can't see that.
It could get
He's going to be on his butt in that game.
But but there's other guys. They got the Commanders. You get that opening gauntlet. The Eagles week 2, the Ravens, the Bills. So yeah, it's no fooling around.
Tom Hood said 13-4. What you think, Nick?
Beat the Bills this year. All right.
Yeah, I like that. I don't want to beat the Bills in a regular season, so I just think it ruins our
that might
streak.
be a bad omen if they win that game. Right?
Yeah, it could be a bad omen if they win that game. Yeah, I'm definitely down with it. Again, I think it's impossible to go undefeated. As good as the Chiefs might be offensively, we don't know about injuries. And again, when you look at the schedule, it's kind of like, okay, these teams are really good now, but they may not be that good when the Chiefs play them. There could be all sorts of things that could happen.
Some of them that don't look so good now might be really good.
Yeah. Maybe the Titans surprised everybody with their quarterback and just.
That's what I'm saying. That's like historically some of these places that they have some issues, right?
The Colts play well all of a sudden. It could be the Raiders could play well all of a sudden.
The Houston Texans is going.
You never know. You can't. The four September games. That's when you kind of get your feel of who and what you are. And if you happen to win during the first 4 games, then you start to see the identity merge. And you start to see, when injuries pile up, how the other teams face and how the schedule rolls the rest of the year. But, I think it was Dick Vermeil and Herm Edwards all talked about playing, when it was 16 games, playing one quarter, playing the first game, the first quarter, 4 games. Take a look at your team, evaluate, get ready for the next quarter, try to win that one. Then go the following quarter, try to win that one. And I think Andy Reid is more of a, hey, let's worry about today, we'll worry about tomorrow, tomorrow. So I think the Dolphins' history of a 14-0 season and 17-0 overall with the postseason is going to stand. I don't think anybody's going to catch that.
Yeah, I think somebody would have to. You have to be fairly lucky in terms of health.
Yes,
you can't have any major blows. Maybe like for a game or two, you might be able to get by without a star or two. Mm-hmm. But to run the table, you got to be pretty healthy the whole way.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the floor of the AFC West has been raised dramatically.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get a bunch of boneheaded plays by teams like the Raiders or actually any of them now because they're just going to be really, really well coached. So you're going to have to go out and win those games, not look for those teams to lose them. So it's going to be a tough one. I still think they're going to. They're going to be favored in most of their games, but not going to be easy. That's for sure.
Yeah, I got some breaking news.
Break it.
Oh, yeah, sir.
September 14th, when the Chiefs host the Philadelphia Eagles, the New Heights tailgate will be live. Free tailgate for 92 percenters on September 15th, opening at 11 a.m. The game is at 3:30. So there you go.
So is Travis going to be in the parking lot?
I doubt it. Yeah, Travis and Taylor are going to make a little cameo as they ride their gold, their gold-plated golf cart. Yeah,
sitting in the back of a pick-em-up truck.
Taylor's supposed to be in Brazil, so that'll be interesting.
Drinking some garage beer.
Yeah.
Did you say garage beer?
I don't drink beer anymore, so someone has to tell me if it's any good.
Oh, that's what's up.
I don't know. So with that said, guys, hey, the season is kicking off. Football is on tomorrow with the Burnt Eagles and the hot hole Cowboys. But yeah, they don't know what they want to do with the Cowboys. But what's your predictions on those games, those two games before we close out? Who y'all got winning?
Hey, real quick. So there will be commercials now on Red Zone, huh?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I care.
That's like worrying about a 34 defensive lineman. 34 defensive line didn't make your roster.
If you're a red zone aficionado, now I have never. I maybe I've watched it for a few seconds once. Mm-hmm. I have the NFL ticket and I just bounce the games that I want to watch and just kind of do it that way. But I know a lot of people they don't get the ticket. They just get red zone because that's what, they just want to see the action.
For fantasy football players, it's the way to go.
When it gets close. But he was on McAfee today and they kind of did a little virtual tour of the studio. And he was saying that, so he can't say his opening anymore. 7 hours of commercial-free football. It's just 7 hours of red zone football.
Yeah, I'll give a hint out to people. Anybody who is a Best Buy member, you can get, I think it's $100 or $200 off your Sunday ticket at a purchase anytime this month. So it ends to September 30th. So if you're a rewards member for Best Buy,
club,
it's like you get extended free warranties on all your items and. You can return stuff. If it's broken, they give you a whole new one. You have to go through a lot of hassle. So
I don't know what to expect from the Cowboys tomorrow night. I almost think this is going to be a rallying cry for them.
I think so too.
Not having Micah, or if there was something weird going on in the locker room, and it just got really weird near the end there. And Coach Shoddy finally getting his chance. But truly, I would, if I'm putting my money where my mouth is, I think Philadelphia wins the game, and I think Saquon goes for 100 yards. And I really want to see them do the tush push about 10 times.
Yeah,
I think the Cowboys will take this game. I think it's going to be 34 to 10. I think. Cowboys,
so they come in and blow them out.
This is Alex Smith against Tom Brady. Yeah.
Oh, for real. I think George Pickens and CD Lamb is going to be the best combination probably this year when it's all said and done. The Chiefs, Chiefs missed out on him drafting Scott Moore. They could have got Pickens. Everybody know Pickens is my guy.
They were never drafting him, Hense.
But I feel like Pickens is going to, contract year is undefeated. I feel like the kid is going to come out and show out. That's going to be, and then they got everybody sleeping on their backfield. They revamped their offensive line. They got good wide receivers, and they got a good backfield too. Jadon Blue from Texas, he's back there. I feel like this kid is. I felt like when he came out the draft, I feel like this kid was the next Jamal Charles.
Yeah,
but hey, we shall see. But yeah, I got the
Cowboys. I got the Cowboys. I got the Eagles starting 0-2 on the year. That's what I think.
What about you, Coach? Who you taking?
Eagles. I got Dallas taking it though. I think Dallas gonna come out here and really put belt to ass. I feel like those young studs on the outside is gonna get it done. I believe in Dak Prescott. I believe Dak is gonna go out there and show who he is in this game. I think it's gonna be a damn statement game for the Dallas Cowboys for real. It's gonna be a statement game.
I think the Cowboys and the Rams have the sauce because the Rams could have beat them last year, and the Cowboys, it's always a good game with those two. But
why KC didn't have the sauce?
Well, You know, it was in the knees of the offensive lineman. They couldn't, they missing a leg press that day. And somewhere on their way to the stadium. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why we didn't have the sauce. But I think Josh Simmons, he gonna show out. This is gonna be, before we close out, this is gonna be a tough task for Josh Simmons coming up, right? You got Cleo Mack. Then right after that, you got the Eagles, right? Then you got, this is what we're going to see is the Giants too. They got a good pass rush.
Pro football, right? Man. Yeah.
You'll get a break against Jacksonville, but
no fooling around.
So we'll see.
They do have Josh Hines-Allen, so no, I mean they're.
Hey, kudos to his family too. His son was battling cancer, and he is 6, I think, and he is cancer free. So.
You're a rookie starting at left tackle for a Super Bowl contending team. It's going to be a rough week every week.
You got to be a special player, and you have to have a special mentality, and I think he has that.
Josh, God bless you, man.
You talking about a magnifying glass on somebody? This is going to be the magnifying glass on Josh Simmons. Because guess what? You got to start. You got the face of the league, the face of Adidas. You got the face of Texas Tech. You got the face of the franchise, and you got the face.
Who's got a whole bunch of these.
And then you got everybody in the organization looking at you. The fan base that's a position that everybody's starving for, outside of another superstar wide receiver. You know what I mean? And then the league that's the problem for the Kansas City Chiefs is a left tackle. I just want this kid to say, take a deep breath, come out on Friday, come out against the Eagles and say, relax and come out here and play your ball, what you've been playing at Arizona State. I ain't gonna say the others because that's my competition. That's cool.
Slow down. San Diego State.
San Diego State.
Ohio.
No, it's Ohio. No, we will not say it because that. But other than that, man, we want to thank you guys for watching, man. Post game Friday. You know what I mean? We'll be live Friday doing our regular show. Then we're going to
Are we doing the watch along?
No. Unfortunately, I am unable to do that. I've got a family matter. I know Hense has got a family thing too.
All right,
so I probably not unless you and Mango and Coach want to do it. You're more than welcome to. Unfortunately, I can't do it.
All right. Well, we can discuss that and let you know on Friday what's happening. But,
and then we will do a post-game wrap as well.
I'm assuming there will be a post-game show.
Yeah, we'll do a post-game live after about 5-10 minutes after the game's over. And we'll talk about the Chiefs and the Chargers. And then we'll be back on Monday unless there's breaking news over the weekend. All right.
So with that said, guys, we'll see you guys Friday.
Oh, it's almost here. Happy New Year.
Friday,
Happy
guys.
New Year. It's here.
Football is back. Nah, scratch that. Football is life.